Hello and welcome back to another episode of Amazing Paper. Last night I decided to AFK over my fox farm, or my berry farm, and I get in today and we've got an undetermined number of endermen that have climbed up the scaffolding and have trapped themselves. And we've got this shulker box from Causing. And he wants to purchase quartz blocks off of me for this many diamond blocks. And yeah, I do have some quartz. Wasn't sure whether I was using it yet or not. This is from last year. This box of quartz, or the majority of it is, and I've been working on getting the terracotta out of my villagers. I haven't so much been working on getting... Oh, the butchers scared me. Okay, here's one. I don't know where the other two are, but they should show up. Hope they're not dead. If they're dead, then this place isn't as safe as I thought. Okay, there's the other... Okay, they're all three of them. Oh, wait, this one's new. Hey, you finally came into the Nether. Oh, and we got some unemployed guys, too. That's good. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I can get some more quartz from the villagers. I would just have to stop working on getting the terracotta, and then I can sell that to Causing. So let's see how many berries we got without looking at the enderman. Oh, they've moved, and he's mad at me now. Oh, I tried to hit him with my axe, but he teleported away. I am going to die. Let's get some food, and for some reason he can't teleport up to here. Yes, he can teleport up to here. He tricked me, or the other one tricked me. So I came by to get some efficiency books. I found that Causing has built an AFK chamber in my iron farm, which is unnecessary. It works when you're over there, but he's AFKing in it, and there's a thunderstorm going, and we got a charged creeper. I'm going to risk things to see what I can get with this charged creeper. Did he kill the sheep? I wanted the sheep head. Yeah, he killed the sheep. Darn it. Okay, maybe we can get a creeper head. I wanted to shield, not eat. Don't want the creeper to get me. Okay, we got a skeleton head. We don't have our long range weapon back yet. Now we do. Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! I don't like this music. You kidding me? I wonder how much stuff I'm losing today. Enchanted elytra's missing. Got that thing we were going to put it on. missing our helmet and our boots. Oh, that's great. Helmets and boots despawned. Unless there was another explosion that I don't account for, but yeah. Alright, so the Nether update has released. And for these past several episodes, we've been running on a snapshot from 20W20B. And the reason why we stopped updating there is because of an issue that I've got pulled up here where structures were not spawning things. So like witch huts that already existed stopped spawning witches, and most importantly for us, guardians stopped appearing in the guardian farm. So I did not update from there, and I have been waiting for it to actually come out so we could use these instructions. Now I used this a little bit, tried a thing, but this area, when I have it regenerate, it regenerates a different biome with, so it's not even ocean, and that means it doesn't recreate the area, the structure that makes the guardian spawn. So I'm following this instead, where I'm using NBT Explorer to go through here and look for this. And I finally found it. This has a value that let me figure out what chunk to look at that would have this one. And I finally found it. And all we had got to do is do some tweaking. Basically what changed here is, you notice that all of these are appearing twice, one capitalized, one lowercase. Yeah, they switched the naming convention, so the game doesn't know to look for both. It just knows to look for the one that it's been switched to. So I just gotta tell it, hey, this is lowercase now, and we should be good to go. Alright, so we're just about done with this. I've got one more to do. I'm going into the world, and this pod that I just marked orange on this one program that's unrelated but is being helpful, I am going into that one right here, and we are opening up structures, opening up references, taking the lowercase monument, deleting it, grabbing the capitalized monument, and then renaming it to lowercase monument. This has now made the Guardian Farm work again, and not only is it working again, but I only did this area. I did not include this area that I didn't ever, because I never actually made this funnel in, and it's actually pretty dangerous to try. So I just bothered with these areas that I actually worked on. That actually might make the Guardian Farm more efficient by me not doing my entire job. So I'm going to load it up and see how it works. Credit to these steps on how to fix it goes to Hristo Netchev. Thank you. So I've loaded up the downloaded version of this. So I've got admin work to do. So I do have to turn on cheats and switch to spectator to get there, because, you know, it's admin work. Like, we're not going to change anything. We're not going to be cheaty or anything other than what we just did in the editor there to fix things only partially. We're going to see and make sure that the guardians are spawning. I don't care if they spawn on this side, but they can if they want. If I go into creative, I should be able to breathe and see guardians spawning. Come on, guardians, spawn. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to hit save. So now if we go over here, now that I've saved what I was doing, and yeah, you might have already seen the one guardian, but yeah, we should be having guardians. I've seen the one. Yeah, see, there they are. they're kind of getting out. But we fixed a world. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! What on earth? How did it get way over there? Okay. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's just localized to where we were modifying and messing with. So, yeah, this is not something that you want to do willy-nilly, because you can mess things up really bad. In this case, it was a little weird. Actually, the whole structure is shifted. Luckily, I did make some structure blocks, so I can fix this. Alright, so I decided I wanted to, bring a few more people into the server. So I went on Twitter and I said, first couple people that DM me can join the server. I didn't tell them what kind of server it was, but this lets me maybe get a little more activity going, as well as make sure that they don't turn out to be bad actors. So I'm going to wander around my base until I figure out where my best backup gear is, because I just mentioned how the server maintenance made me lose my stuff. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, I have found my stuff. Alright, so we got Spider Game in here. He's actually got a YouTube channel of his own, and he's a bit young, but Minecraft's for everyone. So I'm going to show him around, but since I just gave a tour a few weeks ago, yeah, we'll just skip that on the video here. You almost jumped into this hole. Yeah, this is what Causing has been doing with the end portal. He has cleared this whole area out. One of these towers has bees in it, like a bee farm, and then over there he's got like a mega sized general mob farm. So he's working hard on this. I need to pick up some steam somewhere. I don't know if I have that much steam though. So I figured out how to get my stuff back. It was actually in the backup. So I just reloaded the backup and did the work again. No, I loaded the backup, and I pulled the stuff out of the backup and put it back to me. So it's the same stuff that did not get destroyed, just ceased to exist from, the way I loaded the game up. So we are now making this Strider chill out across the land, just because he was on land, and I think he wants to be cold. So otherwise he would have been in the lava, and I just happened to be going and grabbing some stuff, and well, I had a saddle and a warped fungus on a stick in my under chest, so I just grabbed it. And there's the tunnels. Oh no. Did he? I bet he walked into my sights. Alright, we've gotten our Strider to the base, and I do happen to have some name tags on me. And I was thinking about what we're going to name it, and we're going to name it Floyd. Here's Floyd. Well, later on we'll build a pen for him that the villagers can't get into unless, the Endermen decide to build a way for them to get into it. So we'll build a pen and for him to stand in some lava that's kept safe from them. Maybe we'll make it a cage just so that way, I don't know, I don't know, we'll try to come up with something that won't be a cage, but won't be, we'll try to figure out the most humane thing for him. So I've been trading to the villagers to work on getting a bunch of blocks together. And mostly I've been focusing on the colored terracotta. I've also gotten a little bit of glazed terracotta. That should be right there. Actually, there we go. And but I haven't been grinding this one out as much because this is what's more likely to be built with. And I tried to get some quartz because as while we were AFKing over here one day, Causing came over and they asked, "Hello, am I able to purchase quartz blocks off of you? I am willing to pay all of these diamonds for it and get a free 10 shulker boxes." 10 shulker boxes. I read that as one shulker box. I can barely fill up a row. Contact me if you want something else. I have no clue what to write here. Causing seller. So yeah, I am in no way ready to be able to supply that kind of an order. I think I have to increase my fox farm. Well, my berry farm. Fox powered berry farm. And I would have to double or I would have to like quadruple the output of this town in order to even think about getting 10 shulker boxes worth. So that's not quite doable yet. That is quite a lot. That is 10 times more than I thought he had actually wrote. But next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of that terracotta that we stocked up on and we're going to put in a shop. We're going to put it right here. It's going to be a food shop, like a noodle stand or whatever. And the reason why it's going right here is so that way I can have the fox powered berry farm come up here. Well, not have the farm come up here, but have the items delivered up this way and have easy access to the berries. So we'll have this be all the masons. We'll have another row of buildings here at some point too, and we'll have the road come through here and then take a right angle and go that way. And I haven't decided past there, but I'm gonna die. Save me, Golem. Before this update, I had no idea that golems went after Endermen. We're getting ready to build the shop. I've actually put together what I want it to look like in creative mode, so I know that it's going to look good. I've taken some inspiration from B-Dubs explaining things and how he builds stuff. And what we're going to do is I've already taken out this layer. Well, up to this point, I'm not going to raise it over here yet, but I'm basically taking the warped nylon from down on this level and just moving it up one level. While making sure not to leave any spawnable space in between. And we're just gonna move it up so that way everything lines up with the restaurant very nicely. Alright, so we are about ready to start this time lapse. And we're gonna use these materials in here. And then I guess I gotta get some raw food that we'll put on a couple of the soul campfires. But that won't be too hard. I forgot to grab that though. I probably have a little bit, so I'm going to cut to the time lapse now. So I just want to let you know about a few things going on such as I actually applied for and have received a new job that that I expect to be starting in the middle of July. And during this time, I might have less videos coming out. This is because while I'm starting this new job, during the time that they're just going to be training me, I plan to hold my current job at the same time to get a little bit of extra income. Since the training is going to be a lot of me sitting there. It's actually a work at home job, so I'm just going to be sitting in front of my computer for that first month being trained on the new job, so I should have a lot of energy left to do my existing job for a while. This is going to take a chunk of time out of my schedule, especially since my existing job was part-time and the new one is going to be a full-time job. So there's definitely going to be less time for me to work on my YouTube stuff. Now, that just means that there might be less edited videos like this. It's during that time at least. But I can still try to get some streaming in, and as far as that goes, sorry for the extra notifications that I've been giving you guys. I didn't know that making it public was going to make you have like a bunch of notifications at once. Sorry about that. All right, so that is the little restaurant complete. I thought that I'd be able to just keep them from climbing over the countertops by putting these up here, but turns out they don't recognize those in their pathfinding, and we had to put this glass here. I don't know what else to do. Now you gotta jump up on the counter if you want to order something or sell them berries. What's he doing up there? Anyway, something I forgot to do before I moved the camera was putting these on the front to give it a little bit of extra color. And back here you might have noticed that I tore down the wall and rebuilt it, so we're not going to see this much, so I'm going to see if I can... I'm going to leave it as is for now. Maybe I'll re-droop this later. Or make extra a goop, like just making it super thick. Like something like that. That would be the easy way. And it might actually look cooler the easy way. But, okay, so, put that on the wrong side. It was supposed to go on this side. I flipped this side from my design. I meant to only flip the kitchen side and not this side. I'll have to fix that so that way we can get the berries to come up into a chest right here. I hope the villagers are okay with the distance they have to walk to get out their employee entrance. Okay, so it took a very long time. I now have a barrel full of berries. And if you notice, it is filling up as I show it to you. And basically, this lump of roofing, it's covering some redstone stuff. So this redstone stuff took me quite a few hours. Or maybe just a couple hours, but look at that. We got a silent item elevator here with a torch tower here that runs off of this hopper clock that just has one item in it. It reads this to see if there's items in here, and then if there are, it activates. It lets the clock run, so it turns this torch off, leaving the clock to run, and then these just go up, and these torches on this side make the droppers shoot up until it reaches the barrel block up top. We just seen the. If you were looking closely, you might have just seen the minecart go down here. We basically rerouted it from going to there into where we were storing some stuff here to go up into that spot. Now, I replaced my scaffolding with ladders thinking maybe it'd make the Endermen stop, but no. They keep climbing anyway, so... Oh no, he's mad. That's the first one that's gotten onto the glass. At least he can't reach me. But I put this here so that way he... let's not climb into the lava. so that way Endermen would climb into the lava. Come on, go. Alright. Oh, here we go. So we got the hopper minecart going down into this chest, which goes down into these two chests. This one goes into these two, and this one goes into this one. And then all three of these ones funnel into this one, which funnels into the bottom dropper. Now, actually, I should show you on. Now, once this barrel fills up, which it's getting close to doing, and this little piece of logic here will compare that full-powered torch to a full-powered barrel, turning this on, making this go, and this is a sticky piston that pushes down the log like that. I almost missed it. So it pushes that down and it holds it down on touching the leaves. Leaves have a distance of up to 7 from a wood block. So, oh wow, this can see when it changes from 7 or like 2 or from any numbers, as long as you don't have it higher than a distance of 7. And then it does a single tick, I think, to make this go out and leave it here, turning on that light and running this redstone down. I originally had it going to lock this hopper by putting this redstone line here, but then I got a little worried, and so I made it lock these two hoppers as well. If you don't understand that, well, I don't really fully. I won't understand this tomorrow. During a live stream, between getting all that footage done and actually putting everything together, I went around and I created portals for everywhere that didn't have a portal linked up. And while doing so, I realized that this is the same Nether, or like the same terrain generation as it was before, or way back when I was doing this same world before. And like, I had my portal down there. There were stairs. There's that, I can't put a cursor here, but there were stairs that came up here, and then over to here. There was a portal here, which I moved to being here, and I moved my portal to being there. I realized it when this portal should have been hanging down off the edge, and it all started making sense. And over here, we got a way down to Causing's base, where the it got blown up. Got blown out. So that's where the end portal is down over here. And then we just go through here to get to a new Nether base. And then over this way, we got the Cheaty Village. We got at Chez's base hidden down in the ground there. And then way over here, we got the old. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. This leads to the old iron farm, the one from the very beginning of the series. And, well, we've been having that issue too, because 1.16.1 is not all that stable on servers yet. So, with that, that's the end of the episode, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.